go to eat there, but it was for a couple of years, and then they couldn't afford it. So because they called it 27 rupees, the restaurant, because once in India, this is what the thali would cost.
Right.
Only in Israel, the dish would cost 500 rupees. So it was a bit of a.
So how's the eating out there? In the sense, is there people eat out for lunch, dinner, breakfast? They
Yeah,
eat out
usually
or
it depends. Usually people eat breakfast at home, except on holidays when they're in hotels, stuff like that. Then the breakfast is a huge event. It starts off with the chopped salad and pita bread and some cheese, and then you take all the pastries and coffee, and then you go again. It's a big thing in Israel. But usually it's day-to-day, I mean, everyday people usually eat something very small in the morning, cereal or omelette or something like that, some chopped vegetables, bread, white cheese, which is sort of like hung curd here. This is very popular in Israel. Cottage cheese also, not the paneer cheese, but cottage cheese, which is a bit different. Lunch is usually the big meal of the day. Unlike other parts of the world where the dinner is the most important one, lunch is usually the biggest. Usually people go out from their working places to restaurants or bring in some home cooked food. And dinner, if it's done in the house, then it's usually something small, pretty much similar to the breakfast, eggs or something like that. But if you go out, then it's a whole different story, because we have all the variety of restaurants you can pick from simple pizzas to top like Michelin-rated restaurants. So, and people love to go out. People love to go out and eat out. Actually, for me as a private chef, it was quite a problem when people started to go out more, because I used to come to their house and cook there. And because of the security issues that Israel had, people were afraid to go out to public places because of the bombings and all that. So my business was good. But then,
so the peace is not good for you.
yeah, exactly. But I say I'm willing to give up my business totally for peace. So that's but things are now starting to change because people start to really evaluate food more. I think it's happening also in India. People are trying to experience new foods. People are beginning to educate their palates to get things that are other than spicy, which is the main condiment in India. I think there's openness for new cuisines, new types of cooking. Asian cooking is very strong in Israel, Thailand, and it all comes from the young people who finish their army service and go and explore the world, bring back all these different tastes and cuisines, and they want them back home also. So this is what makes the industry go. And it's very, very vast. It's very, I mean, you can find, as I said, very cheap places and very expensive places. It all depends on what you want to eat. And, for me as a chef, I enjoy both ends. I mean, I can go to the central bus station in Israel and have shawarma or something like that, and enjoy it the same way as I would go to Murian, which is a top restaurant on the shore of Tel Aviv, which has the best seafood and all this, and dinner there's, I don't know, 10,000 rupees, which is crazy. For a couple, 10,000 rupees. This is what it costs over there. And the shawarma is, I don't know, how much is the shawarma now?
15 shekels.
Yeah, it's about
What's 200?
200 rupees. So this is the like
What's the currency there?
shekel, US shekel. It's 12 rupees for 1 shekel.
1 shekel.
Same as dirham.
Dirham.
Okay, one more last one. How much is the use of alcohol or alcohol consumption in Israel relating to food?
It's not very high. If you compare it to the European consumption, or even I think the Indian consumption is fairly high. We don't drink a lot during food. If we do drink, it's usually wine, and not alcoholic like whiskey or stuff like that. But it also depends, because when people are entertaining at home, they want to like show that they're well, and they would open a nice bottle